Morning with a couple of good friends. What more could you add to make it special? Well, I'll tell you what you can add. You can add shitloads of money, gambling, round robins, teasers. We have it all here on Brunch Betting. That's right. It's XFL Jim, Chase, Lupin Fiasco Sessoms, and Eric Uncle Rico Magoo giving you the best sports plays you can find. That's right, bitches. It's Brunchtime Betting. Hello, everybody. Welcome to another episode of Brunchtime Betting. As always, it is me, XFL Jim.
For the love of fucking football!
And I'm joined by the man himself. It's Eric, Uncle Rico Magoo, the best sports handicapper in the garage. My man, the myth, the legend. The guy who will walk up to your bookie, slap him in the face, take his money, and the bookie will thank him for it. What's up, Eric?
What up, dude? How are you doing? I'm doing good, man.
Shout out Sports Facts. Shout out I Hate the Lakers. Dude, a brutal last night pulling out Harper, not playing Kurtz. You was just talking about that.
Yeah, I was just talking about it. But we just played the DFS contest, the 50-50, so we still cashed our 50-50. So no harm, no foul. Is what it is. Live and learn, live and learn. David's really good at picking pitchers. I'm really good at picking the random players. So is what it is. Live and learn, no harm, no foul.
What a week we've had, Eric. In the 1 week that we've been apart, I mean, obviously we had spring fever, but we had Hulk Hogan die this week. We had Ozzy Osbourne die this week. We had Frank Mangione die this week.
Theo Huxtable.
And Theo Huxtable, yeah.
So, yeah, dude, there's been a lot happening. So Jim and I do spring fever. We always bitch about the UFL marketing campaign. Did you see what the Brewers did last night?
No.
The Brewers, without the shadow of a doubt, did the best in-game marketing ever to celebrate their 25th years yesterday, playing at Miller Park. They had a alumni home run derby. They moved the game up to 305. And they gave away, I think it was like Pokemon t-shirt giveaway night. That place was packed. Tickets in the second market were over, I think, like $85 a pop. They had JJ Watt was there doing like the 999. That's where you have 9 beers, 9 hot dogs, and 9 innings challenge. So
he did it in like 5.5 innings too.
I know. My thing is this. For those who don't know, the big rumor is all the USFL teams are leaving the UFL, getting relocated.
Either this year or next year.
If you put forth an effort, marketing, there is a way to get people into the stands. Why did the Brewers do it this game? Because it's against the fucking Marlins, where they know they're going to struggle to sell tickets. Okay? Doesn't take a fucking rocket scientist to figure that out. And if you put smart people in that position, you're going to succeed. Now, I was thinking about this. When you work under someone, you follow the leadership.
Generally, yeah.
Who's the leadership of when I say leader, what's the person you think of with the UFL?
There's 2 that come to mind, Russ Brandon and Moose Johnson. Mainly Russ Brandon sits atop everybody.
How much work do you think Russ is putting in?
To the UFL, probably not a ton. Not very
And
much.
if I see him and I work under them for the Renegades, whatever, and I see them doing half-ass shit, I'm going to do half-ass shit. You know what I mean? Like, part of being a leader in one of these organizations, being a league, is busting your ass. And the UFFL just doesn't do that shit at all.
You know what he did before the UFL?
Worked at Hooters.
No, he was he worked in the front office for the Bills.
So I mean, that's the thing. Got some big trades going on in MLB. Ryan McMahon to the Yankees, Naylor to the Mariners, and Soto, the pitcher, to the Mets. I expect there's going to be a lot of things. Like, my Tigers are lost 11 out of 12. Basically, they can only win a game right now when Skubal pitches. They have some really highly touted prospects, so they're probably going to package 2, get a high-end starter, or package 1, get a reliever, package 1, another one, get a starter. But I expect them to make a move. Going to be interested in what the Brewers do. We're just kind of there. Probably the best-run franchise in all of it, MLB.
They're killing it right now.
Dude, when you think about it, they are a small market team that is consistently in the playoffs.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it's just well run, top to bottom. Do you want? You're too young for the Huxtables, right? For the Cosby.
No. I watched the Cosby Show like when I was little because it'd be on Nick at Night, and I liked watching. So like the shows on rotation for me for like the late night after it would be Nickelodeon going to Nick at Night. It would be Cosby Show was a big one. Full House was on there. Roseanne was big on it, and I think there was maybe 1 or 2 others, but the big ones for me were those 3.
There's a scene in the Cosby Show where there's a couple scenes I'm always going to remember with the Cosby Show. The one is when Denise makes Theo a shirt, and the one sleeve is longer than the other. The buttons are undone. Classic. The other one is like Theo failed something, and he gives like this passionate speech. He's like, you know what? My dad's a doctor. My mom's a lawyer. Maybe I just want to be me. Maybe I'm just me. And then like Bill Cosby's like, that's the stupidest thing I've ever heard in my life.
That was a good show. God damn. Shout out Theo. Shout out Malcolm Jamal Warner.
And Ozzy just did a show, right?
He did a show like 2 weeks ago.
He had to be pumped with drugs.
Also, facts, sports facts. He had to have been pumped. Did you see any of the show?
No.
It was good. It was actually pretty good. He was getting all emotional and stuff while singing some of the songs. He started crying.
And then I read with Hogan. Hogan's on my sleep schedule, only getting like 3 or 4 hours a night. And I guess his team was getting a lot of flack for how much they were working him and pushing this American beer he's selling.
Yeah, the official beer of the Arena Football 1.
They have you tried it?
No. There's no store. I mean, there's maybe one big store around here that might sell it, but like obviously none of the shops around me usually hold that kind of stuff.
What's the name of it, dude?
I think it's Real American Beer. Yeah, Real American Beer.
Maybe I'll go get one today.
Maybe if I can find one. If I can find one, I'll grab one. I have tried that. What's the other one that's doing all that marketing? The Garage Beer. The guys that like partnering up with the Kelsey brothers.
Yeah, I don't like Travis.
Yeah, but the beer's
He's being a dick. Yeah, I don't like Travis. Oh, they have it at Walmart here?
They do?
Yeah. Oh, they have it at the... God, I'm just going to go to the station. I'm just going to go to the Jewel. Look at this, dude.
You can just figure out... Oh, Beer Finder, yeah. Find. Where can I find it? Probably search within 50 miles? No, there's nothing around me.
Dude, I'm gonna have an a
Oh,
real
I got something at Walmart. There we go.
American beer.
I can go get it at Walmart. Yeah, maybe I'll have some too.
Toast one up to Hulk Hogan tonight, dude.
Eat your vitamins. Say your prayers. Anyone else die this week?
Not that I know of. They say that always happened in 3. What have you? Summer's always a time for movies. Have you seen any big summer blockbusters?
No. Our boy Christian saw Superman, said it was all right. I haven't seen shit. I haven't watched nothing, dude.
I'll tell you what. The one I'm gonna watch, and don't judge me for saying this, Jimmy. Don't judge me. The Naked Gun remake.
Oh, why would I judge you for that?
I'm totally gonna rock that one.
Why would I judge you for that?
I am totally gonna rock the Naked Gun remake.
As you should. I mean, I hope it's good. It's hard. Maybe I'll rewatch the original.
Yeah.
I might do that.
Yeah.
You don't like the original?
Oh, I love the original one.
I was gonna say.
I love the original one, Jim. I'm just fucking with you.
Okay. Last week, Eric, of Indoor Football League regular season, by the way.
Oh, that's something I did not know.
The playoffs are already set. We've got in the West, the Bay Area Panthers, Arizona Rattlers, San Diego Strike Force, Vegas Hawks.
Okay.
And in the East, the Quad City Steamwheelers, the Green Bay Blizzard, the Tulsa Oilers, first time making it, the Jacksonville Sharks. Those are your IFL playoffs. They're still playing. This is the last week. There's still like a few games today.
Okay.
But this is the last week of the regular season before the playoffs begin. Iowa Barnstormers, worst team in the league, by far.
Just brutal.
They're brutal. I think European League of Football still has 3 weeks left of the regular season.
Okay. Did you see what Dan Campbell said about the UFL?
I did, and I still vehemently disagree. I don't know if something would take my interest away more.
So, if you would stop watching it?
No, I would probably still keep watching it, but I would probably become very disinterested. So, for those of you who don't know, what Dan Campbell, what did he say, Eric?
Basically, for be a feeder system.
Yeah, I would very much lose a lot of interest.
But I'm telling you, that would help it out, though.
I don't understand how.
Because it would have the NFL backing.
What does that matter? And when, the NFL, I don't see the NFL ever needing to, have something like that. For one, they already have the feeder system of college for free.
I'm just saying, you put NFL money behind it.
What would that do?
It would definitely help with the promotion and the marketing.
That's fair. They can't be any worse. It can't be much worse.
Bad, dude.
The fact that it's billed as a farm league, no.
I'm just not having it, dude.
No, that takes away so much of my interest. It being its own thing is actually a big deal to me.
How glad do you think the CFL is? And I mean, they would never do it for not partnering up with the XFL.
Depending on how likely those rumors really were, if they actually legitimately thought about it and didn't go through with it, they're probably very happy. They're very, very happy.
Yeah.
Elks just lost a brutal game last night, by the way.
I'll be honest, didn't watch.
I know you didn't. You don't care about the CFL, Eric.
Dude, I was grinding out baseball last night, Jimmy.
Brutal game. My boy Cody Fajardo, he did what he could. Wasn't enough. Rough Riders on a tear, 6-1. One of the best starts I've seen him have.
They're playing ball, dude.
They're playing good ball. Their defense still killer. Trey Ford might not be the starter anymore in Edmonton. Cody looked actually pretty good in this one.
No more Trey Ford.
The issue with Fajardo is he holds on to the ball for too long.
No more Trey.
The breakfast question I posed to you today, Eric, and the title, crepes or waffles?
Oh, waffles, 100%.
Oh, dude. What about crepes or pancakes?
No, pancakes. I'm not a big crepe guy.
I love crepes, dude. The lightness of them, how refreshing they can be, and you can make them savory.
You're pro crepe?
I'm very pro crepe.
Okay.
Not over waffles. I think waffles Waffles on top, but crepes are super good. I love crepes. You ready to blast some picks in people's face?
You know what? I'm adding one more baseball pick, but go ahead.
I'll start us off then, because we got football on tonight. Oh, Jeff says sourdough pancakes. I've never tried that.
Sourdough or pancakes?
No, sourdough pancakes.
I have never had that either, my friend.
That sounds like it could be savory. I've had like green onion pancakes and potato pancakes. Those are savory, and those are really good.
Okay.
I'm still might be team crepe. I don't know. But of course, you know me. I'm starting with football. CFL, baby. I'm taking the under tonight in the Bombers-Argos game. Under 52.5. I know the Argos have been like letting up a lot of points, and they've been disgustingly bad. But I just don't feel like this will be a super pointsy game. I'm rolling with the under this Saturday evening.
My first one, and look, I am going to Cincinnati. Give me the Reds. First 5 minus 112. Now, look, you're going to have to go to the betting exchange prop hex to get this line. Ryan Pidope gets the ball for the Rays. His pitching run value is -6. That puts him just in the 22nd percentile. His fastball, which he leans on heavily, throws 43% of the time, has a run value of -1, putting that pitch in the 36th percentile. That's the problem, because the Reds may roll out 9 hitters tonight with a positive run value against the fastball. And offensively, Cincinnati is dialed in right now. Over the past week, they have the second highest batting average in baseball against right-handed pitching, 6th most hits, and 10th most runs. On the flip side, Andrew Abbott takes the mound for the Reds. His pitching run value is 1696 percentile. His fastball has been elite with a run value of 10, which is in the 93rd percentile. The Rays over the past week ranked just 18th in batting average, 21st in hits against lefties. They're not seeing the ball well at all. And let's talk first 5 track record. Abbott in his career, 35, 19, and 9 on the first 5 money line. That's a 22.1% ROI. This season, best pitcher in baseball in this spot, 12, 3, and 2, 43.9% ROI. Everything, trends, matchup, stats, all point to one thing. Give me the Reds. First 5, minus 112 on prop hex. Just too good to pass up.
For the full game, I took the Rays. The numbers told me. So I'm on the Rays full game on that one.
A dick.
Plus
Just
111.
a dick.
Just to let you know.
Just a dick.
My next real pick, that's a pick, but I'm sticking with football. We're going east.
You're not
Atlantic.
going to be the guy that goes, picks and bets are different things.
No. I bet this. I bet the Rays. Eric,
Okay.
when the numbers tell me to bet something, I bet something.
All right. I'm just, dude.
Don't
Jim,
you disrespect the numbers like that.
Jim,
Don't go disrespecting the numbers.
Jim,
No, we don't do. The people that are just like picks aren't plays, or like I have leans. We don't do that. We don't lean on this show. We go full bore, just like I am with the Vienna Vikings over the Fehervar Enthroners. What do I say week in, week out about the ELF? Their bad teams are really, really bad. And you might not be able to pick a spread that is large enough for the Enthroners, the Centurions, maybe even the Mercenaries. Those teams are trash. So I am taking the Vienna Vikings, one of the top teams in the league, versus the Fehervar Enthroners, minus 35.5, Eric.
Jimmy, what's the normal whatchamacallit for this? Normal
Kind of spread?
Yeah.
It's so against like the Enthroners and the Centurions, it's literally let me go through they literally lose by like 40 points on average. So if you just look, Eric, points for, they have a minus 264 point differential, the Enthroners.
Okay.
On the season through 9 games.
Interesting.
It's actually disgusting.
Sounds dog shit, but I respect it.
So if I just go through their schedule, they lost 12-55, 15-62, 40-0, 45-7. Their closest game right now, 21-38 is a loss, 24-19 is a loss, 12-55, 22-49. There you go, 6-10. But Prague's not very good. Like a lot of the times, these teams are losing big. It's not even the largest spread that I took today. I took one more game, Eric. It's got a bigger spread. So.
Okay. Well, I'll go to my next play. We're going back to the well, Jimmy. We're taking the Chicago White Sox first 5 plus 150. We hit this one last night comfortably, and we're riding it back again. Since the All-Star break against right-handed pitching, White Sox are 13th in batting average, first in total runs scored, 14th in hits. And if you zoom out against all types of pitching, right and left-hander, sets the break, second in hits, second in batting average, and they've scored the most runs in baseball. This offense is legit right now. And David and I always talk about on Diamond Bets every Friday night, live at 5:30, you bet the hottest bats. Horton is on the mound for the Cubs tonight, and away from home, he struggled. 6.35 ERA, 1.69 whip. Not good. The Sox have the second best ROI in MLB this season on the first 5 money line at 7%. And when they're at home, 22.4% ROI, the best in the majors. Just think about that, Jim. Since Major League Baseball has started, if you just took the White Sox first 5 at home, you'd be up 22.4% ROI.
Damn.
Absolutely insane. One of the hottest teams, one of the hottest offenses in MLB at home, where they've been a cash cow. I'm getting plus 150. Sign me up. Chicago White Sox first 5 plus 150.
I'm sticking in the ELF. I have one more ELF play, Eric. And you thought minus 35.5 was bad. Well, we have the Paris Musketeers, who are a decent team, a pretty good team, going up against the Cologne Centurions. Maybe, potentially the worst professional football team I've ever seen.
Okay.
Let me give you a rundown. These have been the Cologne Centurion scores. So they are 0-9 right now. So these are all losses. 14 to 63.
Lovely.
68 to nothing.
Awesome.
15 to 47.
Phenomenal.
57 to 3.
Great.
88 to 7.
Legit.
62 to nothing.
Legit.
54 to 2. 45 to 2 and
54
74
to
to 10.
54 to 2.
And 45 to 2.
Jesus.
So they're taking on the Paris Musketeers. And I feel like this team has given up. They have nothing to play for. If they cover this, then maybe I'll back them again. Or I'll wait to fade them next week. I'm torn between, is this where I fade them or is this when I back them? I think I continue to fade. It really all comes down to, can Paris score enough? This spread, Eric, is 52.5 points.
That's a lot of points, dude.
I'm taking the Paris Musketeers minus 52.5. I can't, in good consciousness, back a team that just last week lost by 64.
You're not going to play the bounce back?
I mean, to be fair, the week before that, they would have covered just because the other team didn't score 50 points.
You're not going to play the bounce back?
This team, Eric, throughout the entire season, has scored 53 points in 9 games.
Brutal.
They have a point differential of minus 505. Disgusting display.
Awful.
Disgusting. So that's it for my ELF plays.
I got one more.
I got plenty more plays, but that's it for
I got one more MLB, excuse me.
Okay.
Wilson Contreras over 1.5 total bases. Got this at plus 120. Again, over at our friends at Prop Hex. He has hit this 5 straight games over the last week. Second in doubles off of right-handed pitching. That would hit the over 1.5 total bases. Third in hits off right-handed pitching. When you look at the matchup, he has the edge. Padres starter Vasquez leads heavily on the cutter against that pitch this season. Contreras is batting 300, 600 slugging percentage, 431 WOBA. His second most used pitch, a 4-seam pass ball. Contreras is hitting 290 with a 520 slugging and a 416 WOBA against it. He's red hot, matches up great against Vasquez. We're getting plus 120 on a number. He's hit 5 in a row. This is just an easy play for me. Give me Wilson Contreras over 1.5 total bases plus 120.
My last football play of the day. We got the Green Bay Blizzard versus the Jacksonville Sharks. Playoffs already really set. These teams are locked in. Don't know what there is to fully play for. So I'm taking under 87.5 points in the Indoor Football League.
My next one. Let's go to Saudi Arabia. Let's talk a little UFC. We're going to the main event. Give me RDR plus 138 against Robert Whittaker. Let's start out with Whittaker, former champ, one of the best middleweights of his era, but the version we're seeing now isn't quite what we've seen from 5 years ago. He's coming off a one-sided beating from Kazmat, got him taken down, got his teeth knocked out, never really looked comfortable. That wasn't a fluke. That was a pattern. We go back even further. We've seen similar struggles against Izzy, against Asirius. Whittaker has been fighting nothing but killers for years, and I think the wear and tear is starting to slow him down. Enter my boy, RDR. And I lost my notes, Jim. I lost my notes. Hold on for a second. Enter my boy RDR, long, physical, suffocating grappler with 14 submission wins. He's a monster. He gets top position. We just saw him ragdoll Bo Nickel, an elite wrestler, and fold him with a knee to the body. And yeah, Bo was still green, but it showed RDR doesn't need 15 minutes to set up traps. He knows how to impose style. This fight comes down to one thing. Can Whittaker stay upright? If he can fight behind his jab, keep RDR at range, and stay off the cage, he's got the hand speed and footwork to pick RDR apart. But that's a big if. RDR's pressure is constant, and if he gets Whittaker to the mat early, I don't see Whittaker bouncing back up. We've never really seen him deal with this high level of jiu-jitsu off his back, and when Kazmat got him down, it was over fast. Now, I will say this. If Whittaker survives the early storm, forces us into rounds 4 and 5, that's where things could shift. RDR's cardio isn't bulletproof. Whittaker's championship experience might get in, but that's if he can make it that far without putting himself in a back spot. I don't think so. I think RDR gets this fight to the ground early and gets the finish. I'll take the money line here at Jesus, I can't even talk. Plus 138.
I'm going to the hardwood, Eric.
Ooh, Jimmy.
A little WNBA action. We'll have to drum up a NASCAR play for our boy Jeff here.
Oh, dude, I got NASCAR plays if you want some.
Of course, Eric has one. I'm going to the hardwood, though. I'm taking the New York Liberty minus 10 versus the LA Sparks because WNBA is similar to MLB. It's all about them numbers. The numbers spoke to me. The numbers told me.
The numbers spoke.
I had to take Liberty minus 10 here.
All right. My next one. I'm going to McGee plus 330. Sneaky live dog at the UFC card. Marcus McGee. I get it. Yen's got the resume. Former title holder. He's gone the distance with elite names. Technically sharp. But we got to stop pretending like it's 2020 Yen. Because if you're watching closely, there's cracks in the armor. First off, Yen is notoriously slow starter. He's lost the first round in 5 of his last 6 fights. All 6 went to decision. That's a real trend. He fights like he's in a championship fight. And those listening, that's a 5-round fight. But he's in a 3-round fight and he loses the first round. That hurts him. So you're giving away round 1 against someone who throws volume like McGee. You're just asking for trouble. Speaking of McGee, he's not just a random fill-on. Real threat in the UFC, 4-0 with 3 finishes, 5-0 in his last 5. He lands over 6 significant strikes per minute, which is elite in this division. More importantly, he's efficient. He absorbs less than 3 per minute, has 100% takedown defense. So if Yen is looking to mix in wrestling to slow him down, I'm not sure he's going to be able to find success here. McGee's explosive, athletic. He's going to bring the fight to Yen. He throws in combinations, pressure with power, and he'll match Yen's volume, which very few guys have been able to do. The biggest thing, if McGee wins round 1, there's a real path for him to do it. He puts all the pressure on Yen to chase, and that's when McGee can start setting up some traps. We've seen Yen get outworked by guys who push pace. Merab did it. O'Malley did it. Aljo did it. McGee has a little bit of all those guys, pressure, cardio, variety, and finishing upside. And you're telling me I get plus 330? I'm in. Unless Yen flips the scripts, comes out aggressive early, which he's never done, he is going to find himself down early, and against a guy like McGee who's confident, surging, and capable of ending it. That's just a dangerous spot. Give me Marcus McGee as a live underdog here at plus 330.
I love that. I'm sticking with the hardwood. I'm taking the over in the Seattle Storm Washington Mystics game. Over 154.5. Again, the numbers, they came down from on high. They bless me with their knowledge and tell me thus. I
So,
must take the Seattle Storm and Mystics over 154.5.
so what was that, dude?
Those
Just spray some
little
one
laundry room lemon.
on? Okay.
Because you gotta freshen up.
For the fan base, for Jeff, I'll just give out my 3 NASCAR plays. Can I plug my podcast?
Eric, you can plug anything you fucking want, dude.
Me and my boy Brandon, we have hit 5 out of the last 6 NASCAR winners, 4 straight on my podcast between him and I. For spacing what he's on, but I will run through my NASCAR bets real quick. First one, I took Kyler Reddick at 10-1, too good to pass up. Track performance, if you look at the 2.5 mile ovals like Indy, Reddick has the 3rd best average finish among active drivers consistently. You take out the rough result at Pocono, his last 7 starts at this track, he has finished inside the top 8 every time. He finished 2nd here last year, led the most laps. That's not a fluke. Tells me there's a great setup for the team in Indy. When we talk about the 23 XL Racing, a team has been right there all season. Riddick's 5th in points without even winning a race. That tells me he's consistently finishing toward the top. And look, he needs to get that win to secure himself a playoff spot. 10-1, too good to pass up. Next one, we took Bubba Wallace here, plus 125, top 10 finish. Bubba has been awesome at Indy, 5th last year. And before that, he was 3rd and 9th. That's 3 straight top 10s on this layout. On ovals like this, he's got the 9th best average finish. He's hit 8 top 10s in his last 9 at this track type. Motivation right on the playoff bubble. He needs good results here. Guys in the spot usually show up hungry. Team confidence, same as Reddick. They've had speed. They've had solid pit stops, and their car's been dialed in at Indy. Plus 125, implied odds around 44% for a guy who's hit 3 top 10s in a row. That's value. Last one, I took Christopher Bell, I believe at 13-1. Solid Indy resume, only 2 starts on the oval here. He is averaging an 8th place finish, came 4th last year. Current form in 2025, 3 wins already, 12 top 10s, 8 top 5s. This guy's been in the mix every week. He races for Joe Gibbs Racing, one of the best teams in the garage, and they've had a ton of success here historically. Versatility, he's won on the mile oval, a drafting track, and a road course. Indy throws a little bit of everything at you, and Bell has shown he can handle it. The price at 13-1 is just too good to pass up.
I love it. I love it.
All right, Jim, I got 2 more UFC.
Okay.
But
I've got 4 more plays, Eric. I got 2 baseball, 3 baseball, 2 MLS.
All right, so how do you...
I'll do. If you have 2 more plays, right?
I have 2 more plays.
Right, so I'll do my baseball, and then you'll do 1, and then I'll do my my MLS. So baseball. Here's what we're doing. Again, when I'm betting MLB, Eric already knows. It's about the numbers.
Okay.
They came down, Eric, and I already told you I had the Rays money line at plus 111 full game. I'm also on the Pirates over the Diamondbacks at plus 120. I'm on the Giants over the Mets at minus 110. And I took the Guardians over the Royals at plus 102 today.
The Guardians over the Royals, okay.
Okay. So once again, Pirates, Giants, Rays, Guardians.
My UFC bet, I'm taking Nurmagomedov. God damn it. Nurmagomedov. Plus
just say Saeed.
Saeed plus 132 against Bryce Mitchell. And I'll be real, this line doesn't make much sense to me. First of all, Mitchell's dropping to 135. Feels like a desperation play. Let's call it what it is. He got dominated last fight against Gene Silva. Now he's hitting the panic button, dropping down to bantamweight for the first time in nearly a decade. That's not strategic. That's survival. And I have serious concerns about how his body will hold up after the weight cut. Saeed, on the other hand, has been in with 3 killers at bantamweight. He's fought 10 times in the UFC at 135. He's never been finished in 22 pro fights. Durable, technical, and composed. That's exactly what you want. Backing an underdog stylistically, this is a nightmare matchup for Mitchell. Bryce is going to dive headfirst into takedowns, and Saeed thrives in those chaotic scrambles. You shoot on a guy with your neck out, you might find yourself in a guillotine. With Mitchell coming off a submission loss, that's not what you want to be walking into a matchup with. Let's talk about speed. Mitchell's flat-footed, slow, kind of looks like he's walking in mud. Saeed on the opposite, quick, explosive, sharp in space, and he can move, keep the fight at range with kicks and movement. If Mitchell can't get those takedowns consistently, he's going to get touched up at his feet. Now, let's be honest with Mitchell's prep. All these guys train in top gyms, okay, buddy?
Mm-hmm.
Guess where Bryce Mitchell trains?
Carson City, California.
In his farm in Arkansas.
He's got the Rocky aspect to it. You've seen Rocky 4.
But I don't trust his cap. He came in as this hot prospect, okay? He just has guys come in that are at his level that he's able to dominate. You're not practicing against skill. You know what I mean? He hasn't evolved. In fact, I've argued he's regressed. His striking hasn't improved. His defense is leaky. His confidence is clearly shaken after that last loss. Saeed, more experience at this weight, more technical on the feet, real submission threat in transition, and he's durable, never finished. All while Mitchell cuts to a new division, questionable cardio and chin issues. Plus 132, you're getting a fighter who can win this fight in multiple ways, decision, sub, maybe even a KO. If Mitchell's body gives out, absolutely love this spot. Give me Saeed here, plus 132.
I'm going to head over to the pitch.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Talk dirty to me, buddy.
2 MLB plays here. I'm taking Inter Miami money line versus Football Club Cincinnati plus 121. Again, the numbers in MLS, similar to MLB. And the New York Red Bulls versus Chicago Fire. Draw plus 310.
Jimmy,
Boom.
shoot from the hip with the draw.
Boom. I'm coming out guns a-blazing for the draw.
My last one. Taking Davy Grant plus 295. This is a classic vet versus prospect matchup, and I think the line is very disrespectful. Grant got nearly 20 years experience, never been knocked out. He's one of those fighters who always brings pressure, stays durable, can swing momentum late, averages 5.256 strikes per minute. He doesn't just throw volume. He throws with bad intentions, overhand rights, body shots, spinning attacks, you name it. His edge here is his gritty. He's unpredictable, and he thrives in chaos. We've seen him rally in the third round more than once. He's won 3 of his last 4, including a gutsy decision win over Raymond Torres back in December. And that fight showed he still's got plenty left in the cake against someone like Blackshear, who relies heavily on grappling, and doesn't always win minutes. That's the key. Blackshear doesn't really grapple to win rounds. He grapples to hunt for submission, and that's a risky approach against a vet like Grant, who has sneaky good submission defense and a 61% takedown defense. If Grant can stuff a few attempts and forces into a striking match, it's a massive advantage for him. Grant's been there against better guys, more dangerous striker, and he's arguably been robbed in 2 very close fights. Blackshear is younger for sure, but he's never fought someone with this experience, this tricky and this dangerous down the stretch. At nearly 3-1 odds, I'll take the proven finisher with power in both hands, solid cardio, and a history of turning wild fights in his favor. Give me Davy Grant plus 295.
I like it. Now, for our round robins, Eric, I have a simple one. 4-teamer. 3 different sports, though. I'm taking the Pirates, the Rays, the Mystics, and Inter Miami. For a single team, like single parlay, it's plus 2,500. Plus 2,567 to be specific. But once again, Pirates, Rays, Mystics, and Inter Miami.
Pirates, Rays, Mystics. Rays. Shaking my head.
I know you are. It's full game. You only need the first 5. They just need to come back. We can both win. There's a way we can both win, Eric. What are you rolling with?
I have a round robin parlay in
Oh, I hate the Lakers wants a home run round robin parlay.
Right, let me work on that. But my NASCAR one, not my NASCAR, Jesus Christ.
Your UFC?
My UFC is I just took those 3.
Again, it was
Saeed, no matter enough. Davey
RDR.
Grant, RDR, and
Davy Grant.
No, Davy Grant, Saeed, RDR, and McGee. And on my podcast, sorry, giving another shameless plug, Jim.
No, plug away, Eric.
Wade and I do the 2 finish parlay where we pick someone to win by sub, win by KO, and win by decision. And that one we did Rebus by decision. We did RDR by sub, and we did Bullet Shy to win by KO.
Okay.
Now let me look at this home. Give me a minute for this home run parlay.
Oh. It needs a little bit of a minute. Let me see if I can. I got no other parlays. The baseball numbers only spoke to me on those 3 teams. Those
yeah,
teams.
I got one. Hold on. All right. And I'm gonna bet this because I'm not gonna be the guy that says picks aren't bets.
Oh. You're not gonna be that guy, Eric?
Small home run parlay: Perez, Yelich, Wilson Contreras.
What's that get you?
Plus 17,119.
Sheesh. Any parting thoughts or words you want to give to the people?
No, I'm gonna go over and try to find this great American beer and toast. Give you a beer review on it, Jimmy.
Yeah, I might do something too. Thank you all for watching. We appreciate you. We love you. Mwah. We'll see you next time for another episode of Brunchtime Betting. The college football conference previews are coming. They're rendering right now as we speak, so be on the lookout. Bye bye.